Namaste, beautiful gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyann Krumpa, and if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for those of you that have just subscribed to my channel and that are my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you for believing in me to be your spiritual oracle to navigate you through your spiritual journey. Also, I want to give a big, huge shout out to my Patreons that have been here from the very beginning and have rode this wave with me from the very start of my channel. I also want to let some of you know that I am offering coaching, personal coaching one-on-one now. If you're interested in transcending and ascending, please get with me. My email address is in the description box if you would like to make inquiry. Also, we are forever growing in our Millionaire Matrix group. It is a one-time setup of $150 to join us and a monthly fee of $50 a month, which is only $1.66 a day. You probably spend more getting Starbucks coffee on a daily basis, and you're still where you are spiritually. If you're serious about your ascension, I definitely recommend those two services for you to be able to help you to navigate through your life. I am a living example and living proof that the law of attraction does change your life. That is just basically working in harmony with the laws of weeping and sowing. When you know energy and you know how to work with energy, your life becomes very beautiful. And it becomes a life where it's your dreams being fulfilled and coming true. So you're just living the dream every single day when you wake up. Not saying that, adversities don't befall you and, those little things that may kind of like get you off your rocker. But what I'm saying is that you remain more poised, you remain more centered, and you totally are a co-creator alongside Source. You will know that. You will feel that. You will breathe that. You will live that. You will eat and sleep that. And there is nothing that can deter you or knock you off of your rocker, because you will have the skill sets and the tools that you need in order for you to grab onto, instead of the old belief systems and paradigms that need to be dismantled and broken down. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that information. And I'm going to go ahead and call in help and get into this beautiful reading. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. You guys, I'm having some issues with my throat chakra. Like last night, my throat chakra was just really, really acting up. It even felt like my throat was trying to close up on me. I don't know what is going on with me, but it has been like this for the last week. I've just been trying to clear whatever it is out of my throat. Another thing I want to make mention of, I don't know what the heck is going on with YouTube algorithm system, but I am getting less views now. And my videos are just so amazing. Not that, I'm stuck on myself, but I mean, I have even went and listened to a couple of my videos this past week, like 3 times, just because of the information and what I have gotten through a download. Because when I'm channeling, I don't really know what I'm saying at the time that I'm saying it. So, even my friends be like, yeah, you said that on your video. And I'm like, I did. And I have to go back and I have to re-listen to what I stated, because they were like, that was some good stuff. You gave some good information. You gave some good advice. And I'm like, oh, wow, holy smokes, I did say that. So I don't know what I'm saying at the time of channeling, because I'm not here. I'm in 5D or above. So sometimes I have to go back and to re-listen to what I've said. And with that being said, I have noticed that my views are going down. My subscribers are going down. It's not because I suck. And it's not even because, I am raising my vibration. It has a lot to do with the algorithm system, because from time to time, I've noticed that this happens. It's like a pattern Okay. And it usually happens towards the end of the month. I don't know if they have bots that go in and shave off, because this is the reason why I know it's YouTube. I've had so many subscribers comment like at the beginning of the month. I don't know how I got unsubscribed. I don't never remember unsubscribing to you, but it is what it is. I subscribed back. I had one yesterday that I looked at, and I know that they have been my subscriber ever since the very beginning, and they just resubscribed. And I'm like, something is going on, because I've seen multiple people, not saying that people don't unsubscribe to me. I'm not saying that, but I've seen too many people that I know that are, my real diehard fans resubscribe back to me within this last week. And I'm like, something is going on. This is not a coincidence. You guys know there are no coincidences in the universe. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get into this reading. All right. So what we're dealing with is there is a separation between you and your person, Divine Feminine. You are looking at this and you are taking this very hard. You're taking this to heart. This is on you as like a weight on your shoulders. This situation, though, I really feel like had to die. Like your separation is only your preparation. It's preparing you for what is to come. This Death card also means transformation. I feel like there's something that is deeper that's going on underneath the surface, beneath the surface, that you and your person cannot see. But it looks like, since this is crowning the whole reading, this is carrying the whole energy of what you and your person are feeling. Both of you are feeling hurt, pain, remorse. Okay? Take what resonates. This is a general reading. If you're looking for something more specific, please check out the description box. Back to the reading. I really feel like this is something that has the energy of longevity. It's been happening for a long time, or over a period of a long time, between you and this person. Like, you didn't just separate. You guys have been in separation for quite some time. The universe has stepped in to strengthen you. This is a fated partnership. This is destiny. This lion reminds me of the Christ consciousness that you have as a light worker. You have that universal strength that you can draw from, you and your person. I don't believe that your person is that tapped in, though. I really feel like they're on the 3D matrix. They're kind of plugged in right now. And this is the reason why the Page of Swords is here. I really feel like maybe you guys might have had an argument, or this person may look at you in a different light than who you really are. Like, they may have rejected you in some type of way. And they may have put their own insecurities and projections on you, just because they're not complete and whole in their autonomy. All right. Take what resonates. But the Page of Swords is also a flighty lover. This person could have been in and out of your life, moving in and out, maybe strung you along. Okay. And gave you false hopes. This is a person that promises everything but delivers nothing. Okay. And you're just at this point where you've had enough. You're at your wit's end. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're tired of carrying the weight of the relationship, which is denoted with the 10 of Wands. You're at the end. This is the completion of a cycle. And trust and believe, whenever there is an ending, there is always a beautiful new beginning. Sometimes the beginning is not that beautiful. Sometimes the beginning is a little bit rocky, and sometimes it could be a little bit more rockier than the end of a situation. But with the Hierophant being here, I feel like this represents loyalty. This represents someone being loyal to you. So it could be a big miscommunication. It could be a big misunderstanding. Maybe perhaps you and this person were too rigid in your ideals, because the Hierophant is a stickler to the rules, to traditions, and even to religious beliefs sometimes. Okay. But make no mistakes about it. There's also a contrast for the Hierophant too, where they are also connecting to spirituality. They could have, turned their back on religion, and they could be stepping into reality with spirituality. All right. And they're trying to balance the two. But it looks like spirituality, as you can see, is winning, because look at all of these sacred symbols. These are not religious symbols. These are sacred wisdom that the Hierophant holds. This is someone that you are either married to, or someone that you were in a committed relationship with, or someone that you would like to be in a committed relationship. Take what resonates, because I do realize that I'm reading for multiple people here. But this person is coming back. That is the energy of what I'm feeling. I feel like they also too have drawn their last straw. The 9 of Wands is about being passionate and standing for what you believe in and carrying the weight on your shoulder. I really feel like somewhere along the way, you standing for this love has really piqued the curiosity of this person, and they wondered why you stood for so long. You have really, without really saying too much, because I really don't feel like you guys are talking as much now, have shown them the example of the epitome of what real love is. You are truly the definition, divine feminine, of what true, unadulterated, unequivocal love really, truly means. And this person is taking notice of that. And that is the reason why they have turned their back on the other 8 wands, and they are standing with that 1 wand, because they are ready for this union. They are being coaxed by the universe. They are getting coerced. They are being prepared for you. And you are being prepared for this person as well. This is a preparation for the unification of the souls, the coming back together to be one. All right. I feel like your person has to cut some things out of their life. This is the reason why the Ace of Swords is here. There are some irons in the fire. There are some little things that they are tying up. Little loose ends is what I'm hearing from your angels and your guides, because they know that you complete them. This is the 10 of Cups. They know that they have something that is solid with you, something that is true. They know that they have you to hold and to love and to cherish, and that you truly have just been solid throughout this whole rip. Like you have rode this thing out until the wheels fell off. And even through death do you part, your love has lit the way. Your love has paved the way for this person. It has become a beacon of light for this person to see. You have truly, in every sense of the word, divine feminine, been the lighthouse for this person and for yourself. And that is the reason why you are in the 10 of Wands energy, because you have exhausted all areas and all avenues in order for you to bring this thing back around. I really feel like you have over manifested. Okay, if there's a such thing. You have over manifested this union. You have more than done your due diligence in order to bring this back around. This person was never going to let go of you. You didn't know this, but this person was never going to let go of you, come what may. This person, although they may have turned their back on you, they did not turn their back on you completely, because you have the 4 of Pentacles. That represents the outcome. This is in the outcome position. This is about a person that is holding tight and not letting go. It reminds me of Tiana Taylor. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, don't let me go. Hold on. Hey. That's what it reminds me of. Listen to that song. She talks about having daddy issues. And this is something that I am going to also help for you guys to clear out for divine masculine and divine feminine. I feel like daddy issues have played whole in part a major contribution to this separation. Maybe as a child for divine masculine, daddy wasn't always there. Daddy was working away from home and things were happening that was beyond divine masculine's control, whether it was verbal or physical abuse, whether it was even childhood molestation. There are some things that need to be healed in both you and the inner child for your divine masculine to clear this out in order for you two to be able to come into separation, in order for the two of you to become one. I also feel like, God's sign, some of this have happened to you. It may not have been completely a childhood molestation. It could have been even deeper for divine feminines. You could have gotten raped. And I'm also hearing that even divine masculine could have gotten raped. There are older women that come on to younger boys. Maybe he got his manhood taken away from him when he was too early. Maybe you were forced into womanhood, divine feminine, by unjust and unfair means from people that were older from you on the outside. I even see younger children that have also, out of their own curiosity, that have fondled with divine feminine and divine masculine. I'm saying that you guys are mirroring a lot of what's going on. Some of it may apply to majority of you, some of it may not, but this is definitely someone's story because I am feeling this and it's very heavy. It's very heavy energy. And this is the reason, another reason why this person has a strong codependency on you, because they also are dealing with abandonment issues. And these are two things that need to be cleared out: the abandonment issues and the daddy issues on both sides. Because the pendulum swings back and forth. It swings both ways. It's not always the other person that may have issues and the problems. It may be us. I see so many times when I'm going through my readings and I'm looking at the comment section and I see some divine feminine say, it's all divine masculine, I'm doing my work. But you really don't know what childhood wounds and traumas that you have been exposed to that may be playing out in this dynamic. No one, if there is a separation, you better believe, as me being in higher consciousness, and I've been in this for quite some time, it is never just only one person. It takes two to tango, you guys. When you're in separation, it is because of where you both are vibratory. In your vibration and your vibratory frequency. Okay? It is because of where you both are in your vibration. It only takes one person, you guys. It only takes one person to raise the vibration high enough that the other person awakens. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. So do not believe that it's all divine masculine, because you, whole and part, play a major integral part in this coming back together. And in order for all of the pieces to the puzzle to fall back into place the way that they should, the way that you wrote it out in your soul contracts. Let's get a higher perspective of this. Okay, we already got 3D perspective. So right now, you got know you belong. Okay, again, I'm feeling that, for some reason, this person have rejected you, which have made you feel insecure. It made you look at yourself different. When you're in the mirror, you're starting to see all your flaws. You're starting to feel self-conscious. You're starting to look at the fact that maybe you're overweight, or maybe even underweight, or maybe you don't have the shape that you feel like you should have as a divine feminine to fit like a goddess and feel like a goddess. But all of that is superficial, because your true strength lies within. And know that no matter what you look like or what you feel like, okay, that you are complete and you are whole and you're beautiful and you are enough. I really feel like your divine masculines projected that ish on you because of their own situations and how they feel about themselves. They don't completely love themselves. And so it's easier to pick out the flaws in others than it is within. It's very easy to, project your feelings and your emotions on someone else and not deal with them. Right now, the universe is calling forth and heralding a time for both of you to deal with your inner wounds and your traumas so they can be healed, so they can be called forth for healing. Okay. Next, you have Challenge your perceptive. There is something about the situation that you're not seeing clearly. Your thoughts become things. And so whatever you're feeling about this connection, I really feel like a lot of you divine feminine you feminines cannot get over the hurt. You're so trapped in this pain and you keep on replaying the pain of yesterday that where you are right now is kind of like in a time warp. You're stuck in a time warp and you're stuck in a time that has already passed. Like you're looking at your divine masculine's past behaviors as being indicative of future behaviors, and it has nothing to do with where your divine masculine is right now. So your perception is kind of faulty. You're not looking at this with clear vision, with new, clear vision and focus. And that is where you need to be. You need to look at this from a different and a higher perspective, because where you are is what is keeping you ungrounded and your person ungrounded, because this person is picking up what you're feeling about them subconsciously in their subconscious mind, and you are impressing their mind with what you don't want, and that is still separation. You keep looking at you and your person as being separated, and that is what the universe is projecting back to you, and that is what the universe is delivering you. More situations to where you remain separate. Until you realize that the two of you are one, you are going to always remain in separation. You have to know that you and your person, regardless if you're together in the 3D plane of existence, and regardless if you do not have them right there tangibly to have and to hold and to love and to touch and to kiss and to make love to, that in 5D and above, you are always doing that and more. You guys are working together. You guys are being intimate on the astral planes. You guys are having conversations that you may not be awakened to know that you have held on the 3D plane of existence. But just know that if this is your true twin flame, if this is your true divine counterpart, there is never a time that you guys are really apart, even when you are awakened in your awakened state, because spiritually you guys are connected, because that is the other half of your soul. That is your other half in physical form. So their spirit is always with you. They're with you wherever you go. And you have to know that you carry this person in your energy. There is no separation. The separation is just illusion. I know I don't like saying that because I know sometimes that triggers you guys, but I'm glad that it triggers you, because when we get triggered, that's the only way that we can really transform and heal it. That means there's something that is inside of you that still needs to be healed. If you get triggered by the fact that readers are telling you that it is an illusion, because it truly is, it's not real. What's real is what is in your heart. What's real is what your intuition and what your gut has been telling you, because you guys are so psychic. You're so tapped in. And this represents this. Look at this. This is the ego. This represents your spiritual self. You are a spirit having a human experience, not the other way around. You're not a human having a spirit experience. You are a spirit having a human. You are in a shell. You are in your avatar. And your avatar is only seeing it from one side. You need to make sure that your third eye and your physical eyes are connected so you can see into the spiritual realm of what's really going on. So you can go deep beneath the surface and see what is really going on in your relationship dynamic. So you can call upon your angels so you can see your soul contracts. Or you can even hire me. I can give you a whole blueprint to your whole twin flame story through the twin flame oracle. The twin flame oracle is the only twin flame reading that you will ever need. Trust me, because it gives you your reasons for incarnation, why the both of you incarnated in the first place, what your whole blueprint is, and what your karma is and what needs to be cleared out, what you both are triggering in one another. You need to know what you're triggering in one another so you can know how to transform and transmute it. It basically helps you to see all of the blocks in your union, and it gives you a good gauge of when you and your twin are going to be back in 3D union. Why wouldn't you want to know that? Why do you want to keep on spinning your wheels and shooting arrows in the dark? To be forewarned is to be forearmed. You can be in this can be beautiful. It reminds me of Chris Brown. It can get ugly before it gets beautiful. I'm telling you, you guys, you can make this transitioning, you can make this metamorphosis period, so beautiful. You are the chrysalis. The chrysalis stands still, and it looks kind of, jacked up. It doesn't look as beautiful as it looks when it becomes that beautiful butterfly. You are the chrysalis right now. You are becoming the butterfly. You are suspended in the air. You're in that time warp like I talked about, because you are, metamorphosing. You are transitioning. You're going through this transformation period with your divine counterpart. And in this period, that's where you are. But embrace where you are, because you're going to come out the other side of this sitting pretty, you and your partner. And it's going to be almost like as if this separation never happened when the two of you come back together, because you guys are going to learn. You're going to grow so much. You're going to ascend so much that everything that you went through to get to where you're going is going to be well worth it. You both are like those trees that are well planted that it speaks about in the book of the Bible, Proverbs, because you have that connection with Source. All right. Source is your connection. That is your glue to coming back together. Once you have created this unity with Source and become one, everything that is displaced, misplaced will be replaced. Okay. Need and necessity. Okay, here we go. Supply and demand. You and your divine counterpart are in need and necessity for one another, contrary to belief and what other people say. Oh, you can't be codependent on this person. Okay, to an extent, you do have to stand alone and be your whole self. This person has to stand alone and be their whole self. But there is still a need and necessity, because this person is a part of your story. This person is a part of your purpose. Where did you think that you were going to go without this person? What type of life did you think that you were going to live, divine masculine without divine feminine? A purposeless life, a life devoid of sustenance, because you two sustain each other when you come together. You balance out the energies. You balance out the yin and the yang when you come together. Your spiritual eyes are more adjusted. Okay. You can see more clearer when you become one. When the two comes together, it bridges the gap. It bridges the distance, spiritually speaking, physically, financially, and mentally, and also emotionally, because a lot of divine masculines are not in tune and in touch with their emotions at this period of time, because there's no balance. There's no harmony. You have to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine within in order for you to have this perfect, blissful, harmonic resonance. You will never achieve the fullness and the completion of your whole soul without your divine counterpart, because they are a part of your mission, contrary to what is out there. You guys, I know what I am talking about. That is the reason why you are longing and yearning to be with your partner right now. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. If you were your complete, and it will never be a day that you will not stop longing to be with your twin. You are longing, you are yearning, because your soul is pulling this together. Do not be in conflict with yourself. Right now, it is a good time for you to just focus on you and only you, divine feminine. Not to contradict what I just said. Don't worry about when this is going to come together. Know it's going to come together, and you have nothing to worry about. Oh, don't mean to do two cards at one time. You have let the two become one. See, I can't make this stuff up. Be in the natural ebb and flow. That is the name of the game. When it comes to the twin flame journey, be in the natural ebb and flow. Do not put up any resistance. Don't be waiting on your divine masculine. I can't man, I can't state this enough. This is the reason why a lot of you have been waiting on your divine masculine for 20 and 10 years, because you've been waiting. Don't wait. Open yourself up to receive love wherever that comes from, whether it comes from a child, whether it comes from an aunt or an uncle or a grandmother or a mother or a father or a lover. Open yourself up to love. You did not come to put barriers up. You came to break barriers down when it came to love. And when it comes to love, open yourself up. That is the divine masculine came in when you were your whole and complete self and you loved yourself and you were open. Because if you weren't open, there would have never been a connection. Go back to the way you were when you first met your divine counterpart. Reflect on how you felt. Reflect on even the fragrance that you were wearing. Wear that same fragrance, because that is what set it off for divine masculine to come towards you. The same color of clothing. Just vamp it up with a twist. Just add to it. Enhance it. Enhance what you already were to where you are now, because we never want to go back to the old self, right? But what I'm saying is that if you wore some kind of, perfume that smelled really good, enhance it and step it up to something that smells better, or wear the same fragrance. But just make sure that you, when it comes to your clothing, that you are in style. Don't go back to the old things, especially if you dated them 7-10 years ago. Okay, those clothes are outdated. Make sure that you wear something that is similar to what this person liked or loved about you. Okay, but don't do it for them. Do it for yourself. Because in that vibration of where you were is the vibration of where you need to be magnified by 10. That is the secret. Step up your magnetism. Step up your attraction. You have time to ground. You and your person are ungrounded. I said that. I said that at the beginning of the reading. Both of you are not centered, because if you were centered and you were grounded, you wouldn't be in separation. I know what I'm talking about. Grounding could be done. There's so many grounding techniques. I won't even bore you with all the details because, YouTube is your best friend right now. Just make sure that you put in grounding meditation or meditations for grounding or, meditations for root chakra. Okay. But it will help you. It will help you quite a bit in your relationship dynamic and pulling things together a lot faster. All right. But trust me, you are in preparation period right now. Source is not stupid. The angels are not stupid. Your angels and your guides, they are working really hard on the manifestation of this union. But you have to do the work. Provided that you do the work, they can do their work. But if you don't work, how can they work? The two will become diametrically opposed to one another. How can you entrust on your spirit team to do something miraculous for you when you haven't even moved? You haven't even budged. You're still sitting on blocks. They're not going to unblock you. This thing called free will prohibits them from unblocking you unless you ask. Ask and call upon your spiritual team and ask them to help you to remove the blocks. And your last card we have is let go of the old. A lot of you have a strong sense of holding on to the past. This has blocked the union. There is a need to let go of all of the past harms, the hurt, the injury, the trepidation, the pain, all of what no longer serves you. Let go of it because you can't take it into your future. And you tried to take it into your future, and guess what it did? It weighed you down. It made you feel like you didn't even want to go on anymore in life. This almost ended you. God sign. This was almost the death of you for a lot of you. And that's literally speaking, because a lot of you have taken on illnesses in your body, became sick, and divine masculines too, because you guys are mirroring each other in the collective. 2020 is about evolution of your soul. It's about growth. It's time for you to let go so you can grow. And I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading. Please join me on the other side for $11.11, and we will do some healing there, and we will do an extended reading. And for now, thank you so much for chiming in. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear in the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.